Innovations on Climate Resilient Agriculture is a project which aims at mitigating the effects of climate change in agriculture. CRIDA is the coordinator of the NICRA project, and KVK Jaintia Hills, Meghalaya, which is hosted by the Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare under ICR-Atari Zone 7, was selected as one of the implementing agency of the project.
National Innovation on Climate Resilient Agriculture (NICRA) project was launched in the year 2011 by Indian Council of Agriculture Research, funded by the Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India. The first objective is to enhance the resilience of agriculture production. The second objective is to demonstrate site-specific agriculture practices on farmers' field for adapting the current climate risks. And the third objective is to enhance the capacity of the scientists and stakeholders.
The NICRA project was formally launched at Jalasya village, West Jaintia Hills in the state of Meghalaya on the 4th of August 2015. The climate vulnerabilities are dry spell during Kharif season and water stress in the winter months, which makes it difficult for successful cultivation of winter vegetables. Under Module 1, which is Natural Resource Management, the technologies demonstrated are Jalkun, rice-based cropping system, and vermicompost. There was no commercial cultivation of vegetables during dry season. It was only after the intervention of NICRA that farmers started growing vegetables even in the water scarce condition. Jalkun is a rainwater harvesting structure of size 5 into 4 into 1.5 meters with silpoline lining, which has a storage capacity of 30,000 liters for harvesting rainwater during the rainy season and its subsequent use during dry periods to provide critical irrigation to high-value winter vegetables. The solar pump was installed in the year 2019 so as to enable to pump water into the storage tank and directed it to the dripper lines featuring smaller units known as drippers. Thanks to drip irrigation, there is huge water saving, no evaporation, no runoff, less dependency on the weather, greater stability and lesser risk, and reduces the impact of drought. With introduction of Jalkun, it has not only boosted the vegetable production in the village, but also improved their livelihood and also provided them with better nutritional security. And the BC ratio of 2.8 is to 1.
Achwa kadinga NICRA project dem de rep ikadiak emro rep liang yodai. Nado em kaniga NICRA project katni tada em kaniga thau pelang tada yo rep itelang hara.
Since paddy straw is abundantly available in the village and there is water scarcity in the winter months, so mulching with paddy straw is practiced for in situ moisture conservation. It reduces the frequency of irrigations required since it conserves the soil moisture. But it is to be kept in mind that the layer should be 5 to 10 cm thickness. If the layer is too thick, it will not allow the air to penetrate into the soil, which will cause it to become rotten, and this will attract pests and diseases. Rice is the major crop in the region, followed by maize. The people in the region mostly leave their land fallowed after the cultivation of both Kharif maize and paddy. It was advised that the farmers to take up crop rotation by the cultivation of potato crop belonging to another family after paddy. It limits the concentration of pests and diseases. It reduces soil erosion, increases soil nutrients, and provides higher yield.
The indiscriminate use of chemical fertilizer, pesticide, it has created a serious problem in the soil health, water quality, and also poses a great risk in human life and other living organisms. Therefore, to sustain soil fertility and productivity of soil, there is an urgent need to manage our own and on and off farm waste in the field so as to have our own organic manure.
This was proven to be a successful venture. 2,100 kgs of vermicompost were collected in 3 batches, and BC ratio of 2.3:1 was achieved. Under Module 2, which is crop production, the technologies demonstrated are rice fish farming, integrated farming system, walk-in tunnel, year-round production of oyster mushroom. Rice fish integration model of farming was conceived as climate-resilient technology in Nikra village to enhance the productivity and profitability, as the 2 crops, that is paddy and fish, can be ensured from a unit of scarce cultivatable area. We have huge potential for this system with the BC ratio of 2.16:1.
The fingerlings are released only after 15 to 20 days of transplantation of paddy. The species that we select should be able to tolerate high water temperature, low dissolved oxygen, and high turbidity. Here in the system, we have introduced local common crop and improved variety of common crop, that is Amul common crop.
Integrated farming system module with pig, fish, and horticultural crops was demonstrated in Nikra village, as the farmers here usually practice single farm enterprise. Dependence on single farm enterprise can cause huge loss, as there is increased risk of crop failure due to climatic constraints. Vegetables are cultivated on the pond embankment and on the sides of the pond. In a year, 2 crops of vegetables are grown. This intervention has helped the farmers in getting more income with a BC ratio of 2.81:1.
So in this technology, we can rear around 30 to 40 pigs in 1 hectare of land. So as we know, the main advantage of this technology is that we can use the pig dung can be used as feeds for the fishes, and also it can also be used as manure for the horticultural crops.
In fisheries component, 6 types of species of carps are cultured, that is IMC and exotic carps. Since we use the pig dung to stimulate the natural food web in the fish pond, the expenditure towards the supplementary feeding and fertilizers are greatly reduced, and the income has been found to be more than that of exclusive fish farming. And from this area of 0.1 hectare, this farmer, he could get a fish yield of 1.8 to 2 quintals.
In the area surrounding the pond, we have planted pineapple variety Queen. It is planted in double row cropping system, with the spacing between the plants is kept at 30 cm. Between 2 rows, it is kept at 60 cm, and between 2 double rows, it is kept at 90 cm. As you can see, we have planted a pineapple across the slope so that it will control soil erosion.
Te nengkong snaude ban ai khuble ya ka KBK Jaintia Hills nang ba yang ka scheme kabuan lang ba na ka Nikra project kabala ay nga ya kini ki jingaram haka jingide na ka benta kini ki sniang kabala ban ai sebo sik sakane ka pungdok ha ga jonga kumjuru na ka benta kini ki sembai jong kini ki jhur ngalayo ban sa jingba mi kini ki dok ha lang ba da ka ne ka sniang te ka ju ka por ki don ru ka sniang si benta nga ai sa ka dok ha si benta nga pen nga thep ka thriu ban chnai ban pelongi ka sebo.
In this walk-in tunnel, vegetables are grown out of the natural growing season. It protects the plant from hailstorm, cold wave, frost, rainfall, which inhibits the vegetable cultivation in this Nikra village. We have constructed a raised bamboo structure, and on this we can go for off-season nursery raising of vegetables, which is not possible in the outside conditions. See, below this nursery, we have not left this area wasted, but we have utilized it for planting of vegetables for maximum utilization of the walk-in tunnel.
Oyster mushroom cultivation is being taken up in Nikra project in the adopted villages, and the main issues that we address through this technology is to ensure that farmers get more income, to risk reduction due to climatic variability.
Under Module 3, which is livestock and fisheries, the technologies demonstrated are backyard poultry farming, low-cost, climate-resilient, environment affinitive pig pen model, and silage preparation using sweet potato vines.
Backyard poultry farming with Vanaraja breed is one of the best technologies. The main advantage of this technology is that due to its low cost in feeding, we can feed low cost with less farm-based resources like the grains or the leftover rice. And also these birds, Vanaraja, as you can see here, they have a very good productive and reproductive rate with a average body weight of 4 to 4.5 kg and egg laying of 150 to 160 eggs per year. northeastern region, temperature normally drops down beyond the normal especially during the winter season. So because of that reason, normally these pigs, they suffer from winter stress, they call it. So what we do is that we have introduced this technology where we make a pig pen. We call it a low-cost, climate resilient, environment affinitive pig pen model. So in this model, what we do is that we make the this outer part area of the shed, we dig it about 2 feet, and then we put sawdust. So after doing this, we see that normally there are so many advantages. First advantage is that the temperature of the shed becomes normal. It becomes warm during winter, and also you can see, like in normally conventional pig pen, if you see, or the pig shed, you see normally there are a lot of mange problem here. So in order to reduce that, since this sawdust has a very good moisture absorption capacity, so in that way there's less chance of mange infection. Then again, after that you'll see there is less diarrhea, and the pigs suffer less from even respiratory problem, or you say lameness. That the shed normally becomes odorless, so you don't get any smell normally what you see in the other pig sheds. Silage preparation is one of the very important technology in order to reduce the feed cost, especially in case of piggery farming. So this helps especially this silage can be prepared using the green forages and can be stored during the lean period. It can be fed to the pigs, especially during the months when from December onwards till February, March we can feed these pigs, and these feeds can be stored up to 3-4 months.
Traditional interventions, we have initiated custom hiring centers.
One of the many drawbacks of Nikrap village is lack of mechanization due to unavailability of farm implements. Custom Hiring Center was started in the year 2016 to make such implements available to the farmers for easy and timely operation. It has been upgraded with more implements which are very specific needs to the farmers.
As you can see here, we have a power tiller, a paddy thresher, knapsack sprayer, and also adjustable row maker.
Interventions undertaken under the project and is expected to serve as a reference for future interventions by the KVKs and other agencies working amongst the farming community. Thank you.